Our black men are relegated to townships. They have to leave their homes at 4 or 5 in the morning while their children are sleeping. And they get home at 7, 8, 9. They don't get to spend quality time. So the argument sounds like if you don't have money, which arguably a lot of men don't have, you can't have kids. If you do have a job, you're probably not going to have the time to spend with your kids.
That's not my argument. I don't think economics should dictate whether or not you produce children. We have a God-given right to have children.
Yeah.
I would even argue we have a God-given obligation to make children. The question wasn't whether or not they should have children. The question is whether or not they should have large numbers of them.
Okay.
You see the difference there?
Isn't that a limitation?
No, not necessarily, because remember, society is going to pay a cost if you're not able to spend time with those children. I'm a psychologist. My job is to work with children. I deal with the emotionally frustrated and the socially dysfunctional child on a daily basis. It's my life. And do you know what they all have in common? From the killer to the drug dealer to the marijuana addict to the guy who's out sticking up old women for their pocketbooks. You know what they all have in common? Daddy never spent enough time with me. Mama never spent enough time with me. So it is very selfish for me as a black man to know I'm not going to raise these kids properly, produce them anyway, when I know the karmic reaction to my poor parenting is these children are going to take out the lack of love I gave them onto the community in the form of hatred. A lot of what's going on in South Africa, your murder rate is 3 times higher than America. In America, we're dying every day. South Africa's murder rate is 3 times higher than America. So you have to be responsible with your reproduction. Notice, I'm not emphasizing income. I'm emphasizing time. Children don't need money. They need time. You got one kid who has everything he wants, but gets no time with his dad. You got another kid living in poverty, but he gets time with his dad. Guess who's going to be happier over the long run? The impoverished kid who gets time with his child. So I don't care about the money. Make babies, but you better have time to spend with them babies. Because if you don't, that child will take out their pain that you caused them on the rest of us in South African society. And that's not fair. What they say is an African proverb: the destruction of a people begins in the homes of its children.